It's Newstalk ZB, Saturday morning. You're on the Fishing with Crimpy show. Reagan and Crimpy with you. If you're planning on getting a bend in your rod today, you might want to listen out next. Tides times, Crimpy.
High tides today, Nelson, at 10:32am, that's a 3.8 metre tide. Havelock high tide at 18 past 10, 2.8 metres here. Cressel's Harbour, you're looking at 15 past 10, that's a 3.3, so they're all pretty much of a muchness. Stevens high tide, that's a small one, at 3 minutes past 10am this morning. And Westport, your high tide today, if you want to get out on the water, 20 past 11, that's a 2.8 metre high tide. Now, the Marlborough Sounds Blue Cod Management Area has attracted a lot of controversy since it came into play. A lot of people are really heated over the fact that we have a slot fishery, and they think that it's unfair. How do you feel about it? Well, now you have your chance to have a say, and we cross now live to Wellington, where we talk to Alyssa Thomas, who's a university student doing a PhD on the blue cod fisheries. Let's find out what Alyssa has to say.
This Alyssa.
Oh, I hope so. This is Crimpy from the fishing show here in Nelson.
Hi, Crimpy.
You're live on the radio show with Reagan and Crimpy.
Oh, that's great. Thank you for having me.
Oh, not a problem. You're most welcome. Hey, listen, we're quite excited about what you're doing because the blue cod management area that has gone, well, it's being managed, some say rather badly, some say poorly, some say not at all, has created quite a bit of angst amongst local fishermen. Now, you've decided to do something about it. What exactly are you up to?
Basically, I've decided that given all the complaints and the frustrations, that the fishers need an opportunity to express these frustrations in a formal way. Instead, in a way that hopefully the ministry is going to recognize. So I've created an online survey that allows fishers to give feedback on, it mainly focuses on just the daily limit and that so-called slot rule, talking about are they fair, are they effective, that kind of thing, allowing fishers to give detailed feedback about what they think of these rules.
What was it that prompted you to take this path?
To be honest, it was a bit of a process. When I initially started thinking about doing a PhD, I was going to look at marine reserves, and the Long Island Marine Reserve here in the Sounds was one of the ones I was looking at. But then when I came down here and started talking to the locals and the fishers, I realized that it's the blue cod that was the important and current issue. That's what everyone was passionate about. I saw how there was a problem, and I saw that there was a need for these fishers to have their voices heard in some way. And I felt like, well, there might just be an opportunity for me to try to make a difference here.
So when you say that you saw an opportunity for the voices to be heard, are you saying that you believe that the process that the government went through to arrive at this management structure was flawed in some way?
I think they did do some consultations. Obviously the Blue Cod Management Group had several representatives on there. The Blue Cod Management Group, they had their recommendations, which were based on, what they had learned about the science, but also what they knew about fishers and what's going to work. But then, those are only recommendations. So then the government went and, took the ones that they liked and changed the ones that they didn't like. And then since the rules have come in, any sort of complaints, just kind of been brushed off. And the latest is they're just saying, we don't want to do anything until the next stock survey gets done in 2014. Now that the rules are in place, they just don't seem to really want to listen to any feedback from the fishers about whether these are doing what they were designed to do.
And I can say this, but the whole thing's been an absolute crop, Alyssa. I can tell you that categorically from my seat here. You can't say that because you're unbiased and you're doing a PhD, but it's been a sham from the start to finish, and the government need to be put over your knee and flogged. Yeah,
that's what most of the fishers just really don't feel like. Some of them feel like that management group wasn't truly representative of the recreational fishers, so that there wouldn't have been sufficient weight there. And it is, I am trying to be unbiased because I hope that will carry a bit more weight to my findings. Coming in as more of a neutral third party, I hope that allows the research to be taken a bit more seriously. But I see these fishers, I talk with them, and everyone is, they're so passionate about it. They're frustrated with the rules. They want to see rules that make sense and help keep the cod.
Okay, we'll take a short break and we'll be back with Alyssa in just a moment.